For years, ever since the comic books, people have wanted a live-action, interdimensional crossover with everyone's favorite Spider-Man characters, Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. Now, there have been rumors, hopeful whispers in the night. Rumor has it that the time waiting for a live-action, interdimensional Spider-Man movie crossover is over. Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire are definitely in Spider-Man No Way Home. How do I know that? We've all seen the Andrew Garfield leak of him on set of the new movie, and if you haven't seen it, I mean, come on. Some people are saying it's fake, some people are saying it's real. All I know is that there isn't a single scene in the Amazing Spider-Man movies where he's in a suit on scaffolding like this. As for people saying that it's deep fake or CG, Corridor does a fantastic job of breaking down just why this is either the best, most impossible deep fake that anyone's ever pulled off in their lives, or it's actually Andrew Garfield. And I'm willing to go with the latter. But without further ado, let's take a look at the trailer.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors. From every universe. Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
Okay. First of all, I am so excited for this movie. So the fact that Dr. Octopus actually said you're not Peter Parker shows that there is a different Peter Parker that he's used to, and they wouldn't say that unless they were actually going to try to introduce him. And as far as this whole bridge fight scene goes, if I've learned one thing, it's that movies will manipulate their trailers when they don't want to give something away. I mean, just look at the trailer from Far From Home, and sometimes the CGI cover-up in a trailer is really good, but sometimes you can kind of tell. You look at it and you're like, I mean, just taking a look at some of these frames, they're really well done, but something's wrong about a couple of them. They look like a video game or just a little bit lower res. I don't know what it is, but because it doesn't look as realistic as some of the rest of the movie, that means that the people creating this didn't try as hard, or they didn't put the same amount of time into these shots. Why? Because they're hiding something. I believe for the purpose of this trailer, this looks like somebody CGI'd Tom Holland's suit over something or someone else's suit.
There are others out there. We need to send them back.
Also, I don't know what this suit is right here, but I think we can all agree it looks awesome.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Now watch the headset. Boom!
Are you gonna miss your mom?
No.
No?
I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Look, there has to be another way. Okay, I'm sorry to stop it right here, but just right there, it looks like Doctor Strange is wearing a robe, like a really high-waisted robe, and I think it looks pretty funny. Anyway.
Peter, you're struggling to have everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone.
Okay, pause. Some of these flips, I'm sorry, they're just too smooth to be Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I don't want to hate on Tom Holland, but I'm hating on Tom Holland. I'm just saying that Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire have a lot of just way cooler and more aesthetic jumps and flips in their movies than Tom Holland does. But when the movie comes out, if Tom Holland's Spider-Man is actually the one that does that flip, feel free to come back to this video, roast me in the comments, and I will personally send a thought-out apology letter and $10 to the person that roasts me the hardest. What? If more of you would subscribe, then the reward prize money would be bigger. However, if I'm right about this, then you guys have to comment Quinn was right on every social media platform that you have. And tag Tom Holland, because why not? Let's tell him that his flips aren't aesthetically pleasing. But all this isn't exactly proof yet, right? So let's check this out just a little bit closer. This right here is such an epic money shot. But did you see that? Remember what I said about people altering footage to throw the audience off? Who punched the lizard in the face? Well, unless John Cena is in this movie, I'm pretty sure he's too busy being trapped in the DC universe. He will be missed. So who punched the lizard in the face? And I know that a lot of you guys are like, but what about evil Doctor Strange? But he's not wearing the gloves. Relax. You may be asking yourself, or asking me rather, or asking yourself to ask me, why do me, not you, think that this isn't evil Doctor Strange? And can I prove that? I'll tell you. I don't, and I can't. Here's the thing. This could potentially be evil Doctor Strange. I don't know. But what I can tell you right now is that the McRib is back. But you know what isn't back? Ben Affleck as Batman. Seriously, was this his first time driving anything with 4 wheels on it, going over the speed of a shopping cart, or 0 miles per hour? Anyway, let's face it. Marvel is giving everyone everything that they've ever wanted as far as TV shows and movies that reflect the comics. And all of these shows that Marvel has recently come up with are doing really well. They're all doing They're all doing no. The point is they're constantly pulling in multiple universes, which opens up infinite possibilities, and creating infinite universes is a genius way to let the writers have full creative freedom and do whatever they want so that they can give the fan base what they want most. Doctor Who is a good example of the same kind of idea executed in a different way, where they could just keep going with new things. That's why it could run on and still be entertaining. I think. I don't know. I didn't see it. My point is there's no way Tobey and Andrew won't be in the movie in a way that the fans will absolutely love, because Marvel is way too smart for that. Just look at Sonic. Actually, don't look at Sonic. Don't. Do yourself a favor. The Sonic movie went through an entire character redesign just a few months before the movie was supposed to be released, because the original trailer came out and people lost their minds at how weird Sonic looked. See, Marvel knows that people will actually leave the theater and trash the city if Andrew and Tobey don't make an appearance. So the fact that everyone already thinks that Tobey and Andrew are gonna be in this movie is incentive enough for Marvel to actually make it happen, assuming that it wasn't their plan in the first place, which, if it wasn't, Marvel, come on. You know better. All of this to say, if Tobey and Andrew don't reprise their roles in the new Spider-Man movie, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna stand up in the theater so abruptly that those around me will look over so concerned, and then I'll realize that I stood up way too fast and I spilled my enormous movie theater-sized drink all over my pants, making it look like I had an enormous movie theater-sized accident, and I will waddle out of the theater, wet and defeated. Don't do that to me, Marvel. Don't do that to any of us. So anyway, I'm currently sitting in your closet watching how you react to this video as feedback so I can make the next videos more entertaining. Please don't check on me. I'm fine. But some chips didn't hurt anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, comment your thoughts and theories below and subscribe to be one of the homies. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. Spider-Man.